Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Gerardo Murillo, founder of ProsperityLifeHacks.com. Today's topic is on magic manifestation. So, all you beginner magicians looking to manifest your desires and outcome and desired results, welcome because you are in the right place. I'm going to be teaching you one of my favorite spellbook techniques, okay, from my library of my mind. Okay. So I have here three basic components. These are the three basic components of any magic manifesting or any goal accomplishment of any kind. Component number one is thought. Thought is the most important component to any manifestation. Hold on, this is a little unsymmetrical. To any manifestation. Whatever you want in life, you need to have the right thinking in place for that thought. For that outcome. Okay, so it's very important that you are able to think in alignment and think in terms with that goal. So you have this goal here, let's just say it's like a circle. You need to kind of be on that same page. So let's say thought one will lead you to that goal, and let's say it'll take you like, I don't know, 100 days or 200 days before you can kind of like get to that goal. If you're thinking like this, well, you're not in the same place. You need to be on that same wavelength. You need to be thinking in terms of that desired outcome, in terms of that desired goal, which means that your thoughts are in that kind of path to getting that outcome. Again, thought is the most important component to any magic manifestation. You master the thoughts, you master the aspects that itch. You'll get anything that you want in life. And this has been proven to you by all these millionaires and billionaires already. All these guys who have so much money, who have mastered their mindset, they have already mastered this, or mastered it enough, this system. I do think that having an understanding of the system will put you way, way above the level of understanding of most people, because most people don't understand this kind of process here. And the point is, if you do the right thinking for whatever your goal is, you will guaranteed be able to get that desired outcome. Okay, it's science, scientific thinking. It's not wishful thinking, it's science. It's very easy when you see it in terms of like, okay, if my thought path, if I'm thinking in the same wavelength of that goal, I'll be able to get it. It took me a long time to realize myself. So anyways, let's say the thought is, I want more money, or I want more I want a relationship. I want the best partner. I want the dream partner. I want this and this and this. Your thoughts needs to be in alignment with that sort of thing. At some point, it becomes your beliefs, and if your beliefs are not in alignment with that kind of desired goal, then you're not going to be in a state of allowing, or in a state of just letting it in your life, because you're not in alignment with that sort of thing, that sort of goal. So you won't attract it, nor will your filters be open to see it. For example, if you think in terms of money, I want more money, I want to be a millionaire, then when you're out on the train station, you might see potential candidates who you can sell your products and services to, and you'll find people to buy your products. Okay, it's just gonna happen. You'll find those people. Now, if your filters are not, I want more money, if you don't even have those thoughts, anytime you're out on the train, you're gonna be like, I'm just out on the train. But when your dominant thoughts are, I want more money, you'll see people around you like, okay, this person looks like he would buy my products and services. And you'll open your mind to seeing these opportunities. A lot of the time, this is what really attraction is. It's like your filters. your subconscious filters is open to these opportunities that are right in front of you. Next, we're going to be talking about component number 2, which is emotion. A lot of the times, we humans believe that we are logical and intellectual creatures, and that has been proven false on numerous and numerous occasions. We are more emotional creatures and social creatures than we are logic. Logic is a very interesting thing. Very, very interesting thing. We like to think that we're logical and intellectual, but that's not very the case. I mean, if we look at it from a DNA standpoint, we have never really been, we have more social and emotional aspects to ourselves than logic and intellectual stuff. And this is just based on our evolution and based on where we at in our development. Maybe in 1,000 years we may kind of be in the more logical and intellectual side, but at this point in time our primitive side is still in dominance, and that's okay. You can leverage that side to help you manifest and help you get the goals that you want, the intended goals, the right outcome that you will like. Anyway, so let's say you have this thought, I want to be a millionaire. Then you also need the corresponding emotion that matches, that isn't synchronized with that thought. So you have, I want to be a millionaire here, and you need the emotion to back that thought up. Otherwise, that thought, I want to be a millionaire, well, you're not gonna be likely to do it. And even if you do it, it's not going to be as good and as potent as if you have the emotion to back it up. So ideally, you have this feeling here, this emotion, whatever it may be. So let's say I want to be a millionaire because I would feel special. I want to be a millionaire because I would feel successful. So we combine that, and now the two things become together. So now you have like two circles together inside your brain, the thought and the emotion. Now they're synchronized. When you only have the thoughts, you only have one kind of part in your manifesting process. So you want these two circles, and they need to be like a check. You got the thought in check, boom. You got the emotion side, check, boom. And now you have a powerful way to manifest all your desired goals. It's going to be much, much easier now because now you have the combo. It's a combo. It's kind of like caffeine and theanine. They just go together. Anyways, you need action. So number 3, component 3 is action. When your thought and emotions are in alignment, taking action will be easy. A lot of times, like, we think that we can just take action. The thing is that we need to do the thinking first before the action can kind of like just fall in place. The thinking should come first before the action. Otherwise, the action is very sloppy. You don't know what you're doing. You're kind of like guessing and being spontaneous based on things that are not in your awareness. So ideally you do the thinking first, and your filters is like you're going to be super aware, and you'll just be able to take that easy action, because that's what we want. We want easy action, and we need to do the thinking ahead of time for that. And our thoughts need to be in alignment with the goal. See, a lot of times sorry, I got an itch. A lot of times we try to manifest goals that are not congruent with what we actually want. So I want to be a millionaire. We say that because that's like kind of like the right thing to say, but we don't actually want it. It's like because that's like the right thing to have, we think that we should make that as a goal. But why do you want to be a millionaire? Is it important to you particularly? Will it help you feel special, feel some kind of way? And that's kind of the things that we need to kind of think about as we're doing our manifesting. And the point is, when your thought is in place and your emotions in place, you'll be able to take that easy action. Older people have an easier time taking kind of the action because they have already developed experiences and they have already developed the thoughts. So they can kind of take the easy action a lot more easier than, let's say, a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old. Because a 10-year-old doesn't really have the thoughts in place to take the action unless they see it on TV, unless they see it based on a family member or something like that. So you need those 3 components, thoughts, emotions, and actions, in order to create your intended goal, the result, or the outcome that you would want. And all those three things need to be consistent. It's one thing to understand the process here, and then it's another thing to hold the process. How quickly or how smoothly the process goes is how good you are able to hold these 3 things: thought, emotion, action. Because you can do it one day, and sometimes I get pissed because I've done it once, I've done it twice, I've done it for a month, I've done it for 2 months, and I think the whole point is that you don't really know when the manifesting happens. You don't really know when the outcome just kind of pops up, because it takes some time before you can actually develop the mindset, maybe even the emotions and the skill set to create that outcome that you want. So for me, I put the time as undefined. When you're creating like a when you're trying to create a goal, I put like the time as undefined. And the better you are in combining these 3 components, the faster and better you will be at creating your desired outcome. Later, I'll be going more advanced, because this is kind of like the basic version of manifestation and magic. Thought, emotion, action, those are the basic 3 components. I'll go more in depth and more advanced some other time, but I think that if people have like the basic understanding of thought, emotion, action, and they are congruent with these 3 things, my thought is in alignment, I have a check in that. My emotions in alignment, I'm in check with that. My action, I'm in check with that. For example, let's say you want to manifest a 6-pack. The thought is I want to look good for the opposite sex, or I want to get a 6-pack because getting a 6-pack will help me attract more money, or I want to get a 6-pack because getting a 6-pack will help me whatever. Or I want to look good in front of the mirror. I want to be proud of myself. The emotion would be something like I would feel like a success. I would feel important. I would feel special. I would feel attractive. Now, attractive is a very, very powerful emotion which you can leverage. Because I'll talk about that some other time. Anyways, and the action would be to you go into the gym consistently 3 to 5 times a week, or however way or how much you think it would work. And then you following up consistently, and you're also eating the right things that will help you get that 6-pack that you need. And that's all for magic manifestation. It's a pretty simple concept, I think. It's very easy to understand this concept. It's just that holding the concept is a whole different ballgame. Because then you have things that can ruin the flow or the process of your manifesting the outcome that you're trying to create, the outcome that you're trying to materialize and summon into your experience in existence. Anyways, that is all for Gerardo Murillo. If you liked the video, please click the like button or drop a comment down below. Thank you for listening. And please stay tuned for the next episode of ProsperityLifeHacks.com. Bye bye now.